Let's talk self-concept, changing the way that you perceive yourself. At the core of glamour magic, all these rituals, beauty rituals, spells, mirror magic that we do, it is all really, really fun self-concept work. This is the practice of creating a preferred identity, changing your perspective of self, the way that you perceive yourself to be and the things that you can do. In this video, I am going to give you the first couple of steps and exercise that will help you shift into a preferred identity. But if this is the first time you've seen me, hi, my name is ADIE. I am a psychic, intuitive, and witch. I help femmes get closer to their most powerful, magnetic, attractive self through glamour magic, beauty magic, and other spiritual practices. Now, why would you want to change your self-concept, the way that you see yourself, the things that you believe that you can do? Maybe you want to obtain a certain status, a certain position in life. Maybe you want to make more money. Maybe you want people to find you to be more desirable. Maybe you just want peace. Maybe you want to be free from pain, from trauma. Maybe you just want to heal and live a peaceful, more abundant life. Because once you begin to change the way that you see yourself, the rest of the 3D reality will change. Your life will change. So let's get into this practice, this simple exercise that is going to reveal what you need to start working on in order to change that self-concept. Now, choosing to work on your self-concept, you have to accept that this is going to be a solo practice. Don't expect anyone to affirm this reality, this self-concept. You are going to be your biggest cheerleader on this journey. Don't expect them to affirm this new identity until you fully embody it. That's your job, to affirm over and over. This practice is not an overnight result. This is something that you need to ritualize, meaning you need to practice it every day in order to fully embody this new identity. Now, lastly, again, this is not an overnight practice, but it is a magical result. When you fully embody this new identity, it will look and feel like magic. This is the true alchemy, and it starts with the question: who do you want to be? Who are you in this preferred identity? Or what kind of life do you want to live? These questions are going to reveal the self-concept that you want to embody. Maybe you want to be a more beautiful person. Maybe you want people to find you to be more beautiful. You want to see yourself as a more beautiful person inside and outside. Maybe you want to be a more wealthy person. Maybe you want to make more money. Maybe you want to be a more confident person. Let's take those 3 examples. Maybe choosing one of these identities lead to other things manifesting or achieving other things in your life, but let's start with those 3. Now, through this practice, we are going to use the I am method of affirming these identities to you, because the I am signals to your brain that you are identifying with such. Just like you identify with your name, I am ADIE. You are identifying with this trait, with this lifestyle, with this identity. I am beautiful. I am wealthy. I am a millionaire. I am confident. I am successful. Whatever it is, you're going to throw the I am onto it, because naturally it helps us identify with such. Now you are going to do this practice in front of the mirror with a pen and paper, your journal, whatever you use to kind of do self-development work. You're gonna sit down in front of the mirror. We're gonna throw some mirror magic, some mirror work onto this practice. And you're going to write down and also say in front of the mirror while you're looking at yourself, I am beautiful. I am rich. I am confident. You're gonna write down these things or whichever identity that you're trying to embody, that you're trying to step into, the preferred identity. You're gonna say this, you're gonna write it down, and when you do that, the inner alchemy begins to turn, and all of these belief systems, which are mental programmings, they were sometime throughout your life, they were downloaded into you. They're going to come up to the surface, and you're going to be able to shift through them. You're going to see all of the belief systems that conflict with this new identity. You might hear, no, you're not, bitch. You ain't beautiful. Bitch, you ain't rich. What? You broke as a joke. You're gonna see all of these belief systems come up. You're not confident, you're too shy. And that's when the true alchemy begins to start, the true work. So pay attention. Take note of all of these belief systems, these mental programmings that have been swimming around and helping you to identify with the old identity. Take note of them, but we are going to challenge the new identity, the new belief system. I am beautiful. I am wealthy. I make this much amount of money each month. I am confident. I am courageous. Whatever identity that you're trying to embody, we're going to start challenging it now. You're going to ask a couple questions to yourself. You're going to challenge this belief system by saying, am I beautiful? Question mark. And you're going to challenge it by saying, why aren't I beautiful? Question mark. And can I be beautiful? Can I make more money each month? Why aren't I making more money each month? Am I confident? Can I be confident? You're going to challenge this belief system with these questions. And you're going to keep challenging and keep debating, having this inner dialogue with yourself in front of the mirror with paper, taking notes, writing down what's important, what to keep note of with these other belief systems that are running around, these false realities, these scenarios, memories, suppressed traumas. You're going to write that all down. You're going to keep note of that, but you're going to keep challenging it. So you might say, oh, you're not beautiful because you're fat. Then you're going to say, well, there's a lot of fat people that are really beautiful. You're not rich because so-and-so. And you're going to keep challenging these belief systems in front of the mirror until you get down to the core. Doing the actual work, the physical work that is going to lead you to that life. What would you be doing if you were a beautiful person? What would you be doing if you were confident? What would you be doing if you were making more money? If you were a wealthy person, if you were a rich person, what would you be doing? Now, this part of the process is tapping into your perception of what it means to be beautiful, what it means to be rich, what it means to be making that amount of money. It's going to lead you to different actions that you feel aligned with that's going to help you step into that preferred identity. It's really important to understand a lot of these different belief systems and to know that these are the things that are swimming around in our brain, because it really helps us ground into our true reality. Some of you guys will be like, well, I don't really believe that I can make this amount of money because somebody told me long ago. So I don't really believe that I'm beautiful because this person broke up with me, or my mom used to talk about my body, or, it's important to understand these types of programs and where they come from, because this is also a very vital part of understanding that we create our reality. A lot of these things will realize that I don't really truly believe that about myself. All because someone told me that doesn't mean that it's true. And I am the true creator of myself and life. But you're going to ask yourself, if I'm beautiful, what should I be doing? In this new identity, beautiful ADIE, what is she doing? And you might ask yourself, what do beautiful people do? Or what do wealthy people do in this timeline where I'm making this amount of money? What am I doing day to day? What does my day look like? What does my work schedule look like? What am I doing for work? If I am a more confident person in this identity, what is the type of things that I'm doing? Maybe beautiful people prioritize their physical appearance, their fashion, their hair, their makeup. Maybe they prioritize their health, taking care of their body, taking care of their skin. Maybe wealthy people are relaxed, they're at ease, they're not worried about money. Maybe wealthy, rich people that make so-and-so amount of money, maybe they have multiple streams. Maybe they just don't work a 9-to-5, maybe they have side hustles in different businesses. Maybe confident people talk a certain way, maybe they sit a certain way, maybe they, do certain activities, they take risks. Whatever it is, you are going to figure out what you need to do in order to embody that beautiful energy, that wealthy energy, that confident energy, or whatever identity that you're trying to step into. You can tell yourself every day in the mirror that you're beautiful. That can be one of your daily affirmations. That's one of my daily affirmations that I tell myself every day. I've been telling this to myself for the past 7 years, that I am beautiful. You could tell yourself every day that you're rich and you're wealthy and you make that amount of money. And eventually you're gonna start doing those actions that lead to the beautiful ADIE, that lead to the wealthy ADIE, that lead to the most confident, powerful, desirable ADIE. You're gonna start doing those things. Now, this practice here that aligns you with that affirming every day, telling yourself that identity, and also making sure that you're aligning that thought, right? That belief system, that mental programming that you're downloading into yourself every day, you're aligning it with a system. The system is our actions that are aligned with our belief system. This is going to help you automatically tap into that frequency, because this practice, and even just the slow process of just telling yourself affirmations every day and waiting for the action to take place. But with you automatically taking action, you will notice that this identity is a frequency. It is an energy that you embody. So the mental program and the system has to be aligned. I know I said belief system, but like I said, they are mental programs, thought processes, and the system is our actions. When you align these two, you create a whole new identity, a whole new preferred timeline. It helps you quantum leap into this preferred timeline. Now, from this point forward, now that you know what type of identity that you are identifying with and the actions that you need to take, every day, you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror. This is why it's so important to practice glamour. And glamour has nothing to do with beauty. It is about creating the energy that you want to embody. That is what glamour is about. It is about taking control of your divine energy and utilizing it. It has nothing to do about doing your makeup or anything like that. That's where the beauty magic comes in. A lot of people get confused with what glamour and what beauty magic is. They are, something that we have woven together over, the eons of practicing magic. But glamour is about taking control of your energy and embodying what you want to become. So every day you're gonna do your glamour. You're gonna look yourself in the mirror and you're gonna tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you're wealthy. You're going to affirm to yourself the identity that you're embodying. And then you're gonna back it up with the actions. Now, like I said, this practice is going to reveal a lot of work that needs to be done, especially how I'm explaining it to you. This self-concept work is a full body experience, but this ritual right here will kickstart you into a new identity. Eventually, you are gonna see yourself as beautiful and other people are gonna see you as it as well. This continuous affirming cycle of affirming to yourself who you are every day throughout the day, in the mirror, doing the glamour, right? Before you head out to work, before you go to bed, and you're just affirming to yourself all day that this is who you are. And then you have these affirming actions that you're taking every day. Remember, the brain needs this. Okay, our brain is wired for survival, and these things that we do every day affirm who we are, affirm that we can do it, that we are these things, that we do and we are capable of having this life. These actions are affirming. It's a continuous cycle. Yourself and life is going to have no choice but to shift into the new identity, into the new preferred timeline. Now on August 8th is our Lion Gates portal ritual that we're collectively gathering and getting into our magic. I have a whole solo day planned for you for the ones that are joining the collective ritual. And then that night we are doing some candle magic, some meditation, and some witchy activities that are going to help us really anchor into this preferred timeline, this preferred identity that we want to embody. The Lion Gates portal is so powerful, and we are so blessed to be gifted this day every year. I don't miss it. I have changed my life. I have quantum leaped several times using the Lion Gates portal. So I invite you into my collective ritual that I am hosting for you guys, for my fam here. There are two ways that you can join this Lion Gates portal ritual. One is through the Stan Store. You can join it individually and join us. Second is through my private community. This is where I teach glamour, beauty, and sex magic here. It is called the House of Glamours. It is a true magic community and school. Okay, now anyone who joins House of Glamours is automatically joined into every collective ritual that I host for us, okay? Oh, my kitty, he's fucking up shit right now. This is Charlie, my little baddie. He is the new familiar here in the house. He's a baddie. Go. But yes, join me August 8th for the collective ritual. It's going to be a powerful one. Like I said, I have changed my life several times. I've quantum leaped out of homelessness into a very desirable experience and life, straight from homelessness into something much more beautiful and abundant. I've changed my appearance. I've changed my inner healing as well. I've healed tremendously with this portal. Got my bae, okay? Got my bae. I have just changed my life so many times with just self-concept work and this portal with glamour magic, beauty magic, and sex magic. Join me for the House of Glamours. Join me for this collective ritual, okay, you guys? But I hope you enjoyed this practice, this little ritual that you can do to help anchor yourself into a new identity, into a new reality for yourself. Let me know down below. Are you interested in quantum leaping? Are you interested in beauty magic, in glamour magic? Let's talk in the comments. What do you guys have planned for the Lion Gates portal? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Now, if you are interested in learning more about self-concept, wanting to learn more about glamour magic, beauty magic, or sex magic, join the House of Glamours. The school is currently half off. There's a huge discount that's happening right now because school starts in the fall. The class hasn't opened up yet. This course is going to specialize in glamour, beauty, and sex magic, which I said glamour magic is all about self-concept. It's all about shifting into the energy that you want to embody. And beauty magic, like I said, is woven into this. Sex magic is just a powerful thing. I'm making you guys a triple threat in this course. So if you're interested in self-development, blowing up your life, join House of Glamours. The school is half off. Now there's a couple ways that you can join, 3 to be exact. You can just get the course content. You just want to take the class and learn more about this magical application and process of these forms of magic. You can also get the course and also join the community aspect, which comes with more we study more about other forms of magic in there, other practices, and then you can just join the community. All of these have different access and limitations. Rosebud tier has it all. It's the full access to the school, the course content, and the community space. So when you go to the Stand store, for those that are really interested in leveling up, interested in looking into House of Glamours, you'll see that Rosebud and Bouquet tiers have a tuition fee, but Rosebud and Seedling is a subscription base, okay, that puts you right into the community, and it's being a part of the private community. Let me know down below, are you interested in quantum leaping? Are you interested in beauty magic, in glamour magic? Let's talk in the comments. What do you guys have planned for the Lion Gates portal? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.